Okay, everybody, today I am doing a rant video. Before you guys smash me in the comments and leave all kinds of bad comments, this and that, please, guys, this is an opinion-based video, in my opinion, okay? Comments are welcome. All comments are going to be welcome here, guys. I really want this to be a community debate. I want to know if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, give me your reasoning why. But there's no reason to leave hate comments or bad comments, guys, because this is really just a video where I want to hear your opinions. Okay? Because everybody's opinion matters. And to make a strong Hot Wheels community, we need to hear everybody's voices. So I'm not centering out anybody in here except for Mattel. They're the only people that I'm centering out because I don't agree with the way that they're going. Okay? So please keep in mind when you watch this video that it is solely the opinion of me. Okay? I just want to know if I'm the only one out there that feels this way. So guys, please enjoy the video. Smash that subscribe button. And I will continue to tell you the truth as I see it when it comes to collecting Hot Wheels, guys. Okay? So, keep the comments clean and let's have a great debate. Thank you. Check out this video, guys. Ciao. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today is a rant video because I'm freaking pissed off, okay? Well, freaking pissed off. I mean, I'm confused and at the same time wondering what the hell has happened and what's going on. And a lot of you people are going to say, oh, no, not another rant. Yeah, another rant, guys, because, you know, I don't know who's to blame or what's going on, or maybe it's just everything and everybody, but this hobby, if you're thinking about getting into this Hot Wheels hobby because it's fun and amazing and this and that, well, I'm going to let you down because it's no longer fun anymore and it's no longer going the way that we used to think it was going. Now, is it the fault of collectors? Is it the fault of scalpers? It could be the fault of both, to be honest with you, because Mattel has changed. Okay, the hobby has changed. And, you know, a lot has got to do with, well, Mattel putting out repeats and repeats and repeats, which really sucks, okay, because of the lineup that they have, and they're just not coming up with the great stuff anymore. Maybe they're getting lazy, maybe they're getting money hungry, I don't know. And it's not just that. I mean, people are in the hobby for the wrong reasons now. People are in it for the money. People think that the value of their cars are going to go up ridiculous, and they scalp them and hoard them and this and that. Are we losing collectors? I think we're possibly losing more collectors and gaining more scalpers in the hobby. I mean, there's many reasons for me to believe this, and many reasons for you guys also to believe in it, because if you just look at the statistics, I mean, peg hunting videos, guys, has come up the roof. Everybody loves a peg hunting video. Well, it's not the collectors that love peg hunting videos. It's more the scalpers to know where the stuff is and where they can go look for it. This is more of where the popularity is going. But it's definitely going the wrong way and out the window, because if you look at the statistics of the prices of cars, the old Hot Wheels back in the old days are worth a lot more than the new Hot Wheels, okay? Because your car culture, your Fast and Furious cars, your, well, premiums of nowadays are not holding the value of the old days Hot Wheels, guys, okay? They won't be, and they aren't, okay? The majority of car culture, the cars are worthless, and that's the fact of it. The old school Roger Dodger from the blue card era will probably fetch more than your average car culture, okay? And it's a fantasy casting. Your first edition Redline Camaros, those are still up in price, and ridiculously up in price, more than your new premium Camaro, okay? It's just the way it is, guys. Like, it seems that the new generation of collectors have gotten what they wanted. We want more realistic cars coming out of Hot Wheels. Well, you got it, but the value is just not there, okay? And if you're getting into the hobby for the value purpose of your Hot Wheels, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's just not going to happen. It's not there anymore, okay? So, what's ruining the hobby? Well, there's a lot of collectors that are dropping it, and I hear a lot of people getting into other brands like Mini GT or Inno or no matter what it is, Kyosho, Tarmac, because, you know, Hot Wheels is matching up with these guys, but they're not. I mean, Hot Wheels is trying to go more realistic for everybody, but they're not matching up the quality of the Mini GT and everything. Now, if you want to collect realistic cars, well, you're getting out of the Hot Wheels and getting more into the realistic. Now, the only people that are left scrambling to the pegs and opening up the cases and everything like this are all scalpers. So now there's more scalpers in the hobby than there are collectors in the hobby. So what's happening? At the monthly meets, you're seeing it as well. You get to the monthly meet, there's more sellers than buyers. Well, that tells you something right away. That tells you where this hobby is going, okay? And it's a real fucking shit show, I'll be honest with you, and I'm sorry that I'm swearing, guys, but I'm starting to really get a little bit upset. And I'm getting a little bit upset for Mattel going this way, okay? I mean, RLCs, so many problems with RLC, and since they're not numbered anymore, and since they don't limit their subscriptions or how do you say it, memberships, they become worthless. And it really, really is the fact. They're becoming worthless, okay? You look on eBay, and okay, the prices are still high, this and that, but there's not a lot of people buying this stuff up. And that's because they're not limited, okay? Anyhow, I'm just heading home now, guys. This is just my introduction to me being pissed off. We're going to get more into depth with this conversation, and I'm going to show you some cars. I'm going to go through some things, because I'll be honest with you, as maybe the numbers are high in Mattel that they think they're still doing so well, but they're losing what was important to Hot Wheels, or at least was important to the community. We are losing the collector. And that's a shame. It really, really is a shame. Because when you've got more scalpers than you've got collectors, well, we're losing the hobby. And I really don't want to lose the hobby, because it was such a great community. And you new collectors, you're looking at it the wrong way. I mean, nobody's collecting what they like anymore. Everybody's collecting what they think is going to be worth something later in the future. Which, I'll be honest with you, 90% of this crap isn't going to be worth anything. Okay? You're never going to match the old Hot Wheels and the days of the old Hot Wheels. It's just not going to happen. Okay? So stop trying to get all these chases, and look at the chases even, guys. These black chases from Car Culture. Most of them, their prices are actually going down instead of going up. What does that tell you? Okay? Wake up, community. Wake up. Let's get back the old collecting of Hot Wheels. Let's get back the love of it, not the fucking cash of it. Guys, let's get our shit together here. Anyways, this is my introduction. We'll get back into this. I'll see you at home. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Montreal Diecast Cafe. And today's rant. Yeah, today's rant. This is going to be a rant video. I'm disgusted. I'm upset. I'm discouraged. And just sad to see what's happening in the community. I'm sure most people, well, a lot of people won't agree with this. And it's not an attack video, guys, on scalpers. So before you scalpers get your tidy whities all tied up in a knot, this is not about you. Mind you, it's got a lot to do with you, but it's not about you. It's about where Mattel is heading and why. I mean, nowadays, life is definitely about money, greed, how to make more. This is what life is about. And it's sad to say that it's taking tolls on the hobby as well. For you new collectors coming into the hobby, you're watching these peg hunting videos that are glorifying the hunt, but what they're not showing you, these guys that are doing these videos, is that when they leave the Walmart that they're at, there's nothing left for anybody else. Okay? They're selling their shit on Whatnot, eBay, Marketplace. These guys are not nice guys. They're scalpers, guys. Okay? These peg hunters are scalpers. It's not a collector showing you his peg hunting video and, wow, I found this today, found that. No, it's I found these, I opened that, I'm taking everything. Fuck you. Okay, this is what it is. And I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry to be the one to ruin it for all of you, but this is the way it is. Now, it's not just the scalpers that's really pushing the hobby in a different direction. It's also Mattel that's doing it, and I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or if they're trying to eliminate the collector, but they're pushing us in a different way. Now, in the past few years, newer collectors have been demanding more realistic cars, and Mattel has answered your questions and answered your prayers and are giving it to you. We are getting more realistic cars. But the problem is that they're also repeating tons and tons of these cars, which in fact is not helping to raise the value of the vehicle, but more to decrease the value of the vehicle. And it's showing up in everything that they're doing. I mean, if you look at car culture, Fast and the Furious, if you look at most of these models, most of them are worthless. They really are. A large percentage of them are worthless. You may think, oh no, it's worth a fortune. No, it's not. And it's not going to hold its value either. I mean, I'll just show you. We'll start off with the treasure hunt, guys. This here is the 1995 67 Camaro treasure hunt. Okay, this car has been over $1,000 for the longest time, and still to this day holds its value, if not increases. Okay, why? Because it was 10,000 of them made. They were limited. And this is where Hot Wheels is losing their game, because things are no longer limited with Hot Wheels. And this is where they're pushing more out the collector and bringing in more the scalper. Nowadays, your super treasure hunt, well, as hard as they are to find they're still hard to find, but they're mass produced. They say 30,000 plus. It's definitely in the pluses, that's for sure. There's more than 30,000 of them in the world. And their values are not being held. I mean, you can go through all the treasure hunts, and you're not going to find one that hits over $1,000. Okay, it's rare. There are a couple that are pretty high priced, but not much compared to the amount of super treasure hunts there are. You can count on your one hand probably how many that reach over $500. Okay, they don't hold their value, not anymore. Another thing, RLC. I mean, RLC used to be limited to the memberships, which was, to me, in my opinion, better. Even though if it was harder to get a membership, and then the secondary market here comes in, okay, where the secondary market should be. An RLC membership, first of all, was hard to get. Then the cars were numbered and limited, like this guy here. And this guy is still well in the $2,000 range, guys. Why? Because it was 4,000 made. That's it. It was hard to get. It was limited. This guy here, beautiful car, not limited. They say 30,000, estimated, which means it's well over 30,000. But the memberships are unlimited. Everybody in the world can have one. So that just kind of killed the RLC, to be honest with you. They're not limited anymore. They're not special. And that's a lot of Hot Wheels has become this way. This is one newer Hot Wheels. Well, newer. I mean, so it's a little while. The first RWB. This one actually has gone up in value because there's just not a lot of RWBs made. So it is still limited. Now, they re-released the new RWB, which was bought out mostly by bots. So people will have to buy them on the secondary market. But the fact that that happened, the price, I mean, for people to actually get this RWB, you've actually got to pay a premium price for it to get it. Kind of doesn't, I mean, it was bought out mostly by bots, guys, okay? So anybody that wants this car is now going to have to pay the premium price. But it's still not limited, guys. It was limited only because the bots bought everything, okay? I mean, if RLC would have made the memberships less, well, you maybe still get the bots that bought it out. But the point is that it's still rare to get an RLC that's limited. I think that RWB last one was probably one of the harder ones to get. I could be wrong. I heard that the new Transformers sold out very quickly too by bots, and a lot of people are also upset about that. But guys, these will not stay in value. I guarantee that that green RWB that was last released will not fetch the prices of the black one. Okay? And I'm guaranteeing this, guy. You can quote me on this, okay? Because the fact that there was still tons made of the RWB, the green one, okay? There was still tons made. You can get, I mean, people got 48 of them. One person got 48, another guy got 24, all by bots. But they were still mass produced. And it's the same thing with the Transformers. I guarantee you in 10, 15 years, that Transformers, it won't be at that price, okay? It won't hold its value like the old cars. Guys, if you want, we can go straight into old cars, which I will do, okay? Check the RLC. Look what goes for a lot of money, guys. It's not the new cars. The Sweet 16, no, Original 16, sorry. Remember when that set came out on RLC, guys? That set has jumped enormously on eBay. It's $5,000 because there was not many of them made. It was $1,000 to buy it, and it's now $5,000. That's an investment. And that's an investment that no new Hot Wheels is ever going to make. RLC had to redo it, and they redid it in red this year. Sold it for $800. Right now it's at $1,200 to $1,400 on eBay. It is only going to go up. Why? Original Hot Wheels. Red lines, guys. This is what holds values. If you're new getting into this hobby and you want to get into it for something that's going to recall money or something that's going to hold value, well, I'm sorry, man. None of these new Hot Wheels are going to do it. None of them. Let's check out the chases. Okay, this chase here is going up in value. It may have stagnated now, okay, but it went up dramatically in value. Will it hold it? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Because the only other one that actually went ridiculous in price is the new Ferrari. And that's only because Mattel just got the Ferrari license back and put out a chase. I guarantee they will go down. Just like every other black chase Hot Wheels has produced. They've all gone down in price. If you bought it when it first came out, you were paying hundreds for it. Now, you can get them for under 100. They are not increasing in value. They are decreasing in value. And this is the majority of the Hot Wheels lineup now. Because everything is mass produced. So it's no longer become a collecting. Okay, collecting for value. This is a dying breed. Mainlines. I can show you mainlines, guys. This Modern Classics mainline. Okay, more towards the silver series of nowadays, guys. This plastic wheels, Spectraflame paint. This is over $100, almost $200 car. Okay, still is only going up. You will not get cars from the silver series that are going to increase in value like that. I'm sorry, but it's just not going to happen. Because they make so many of the silver series. There's so many replenished on the pegs all the time. These Modern Classics, they may have put out a box, 2 boxes, maximum done. Hard to find. They were hard to get. Silverado. You will not get this truck under $200. Okay? Plastic wheels. Modern Classics. Spectraflame paint. There's something cool about it. Something unique. Wasn't a lot. Another one. Silverado. Police series. There are 3 versions. There's this police one, fire truck, and the military rods. Each one is worth a fortune. Why? Because it was a series that just didn't stick around. There was not a lot of them. Okay? Bugatti. Check this guy on eBay, guys. Regular mainline. Plastic wheels. Satin red. Worth a lot of money. Find me a mainline that's going to reach that price nowadays. You won't. You won't. You want to go further than that. Red lines. Red lines opened, not in package, missing tampos, scratches, chips, flea bites. $50. You will not get it less. You will not get it less. You may even pay more. The condition, depending on condition, it just won't go down in price, guys. Okay? Another one from the 70s. Red line. Chrome series. You cannot get this less than $50. It's impossible. Used and abused. 67 Camaro, released in 68. Red line. Not in the best condition. All beat up. Well, this one's in pretty good condition, but still has wear and tear and flea bites. Easily. And I do mean easily. 200 or more. Not going down in price. Hasn't gone down in price since the 68. Expensive. Expensive. These cars were worth value. Nowadays, not so much. Now, Mattel has answered all our prayers. We're building more realistic cars, better models. But the problem is that doing it this way, we're kind of pushing out the collector and pushing out the value of the Hot Wheels because, well, if you're going to buy real models and this is what you really want, people are moving more to other brands because their detail's better. I mean, if I'm going to buy a Nissan R34, I want it to look real. You're not going to buy a Hot Wheels. You're going to buy a Mini GT. You're going to buy an Inno 64. This is where people are going. Now, Mattel, you're killing yourselves with too many chases. You've got Super Treasure Hunts. You've got Black Series. You've got chases in the Silver Series. You've got chases everywhere. Okay? That is slowly killing the hobby because chases are no longer worth anything and they're not really chases. Okay? I mean, technically fine. Okay, you think they're a chase. One in every couple of cases. They're not going to hold their value, guys. Okay? Another thing Mattel is killing the hobby with is this. I mean, 2-packs. You release 6 cars, 3 2-packs. You release them in a series of 3 every couple of months. Us as collectors, well, we're not too happy. I mean, really. Repeat. Exactly the same in another set. Identical. Repeat. Exactly the same. Different set. Repeat. Exactly the same. Different set. 3 out of 6 cars, repeat. Yep, Mattel, you got the balls big enough to put the prices up on these 2-packs. Yet you can't give us a fucking new car. Really? I mean, really? Well, Mattel's not dumb. The more we are, we're buying them. Or at least I'm buying them. And I feel pretty sheepish. But anyway. Not the only thing. Boulevards. I mean, we're at 140 already almost. I think if not more. I think it's time to kill it. Stop the boulevards. Let's move on. You can do new series. They don't have to be named Boulevard. Like they did in the old days. They stopped the Boulevard. They did a garage series. They did Phil's Garage, Wayne's Garage, Larry's Garage, 100% Hot Wheels, Vintage Racing. They changed it up. Now Mattel's getting lazy. And we're dragging things on. Like Fast and Furious. It's another one. We're dragging it on. Where Mattel can put out the BMW 3 times for the Fast and Furious lineup. The Nissan Skyline R33 Black. Put it out 3 times. Monotonous. It's monotonous. Okay? Team Transport. You give us Team Transport, but you give us the same rig over and over and over and over again. I mean, come on, you're lazy. What is going on? Do change it up. Instead of car culture, do cars of the 70s, cars of the 80s, cars of the 90s, set of Le Mans, a set of rally, a set of dragsters, a set of F1. Change it up, Mattel. We're getting stagnant. And this is also killing the price of the vehicles because you're just overdoing the same ones. It's like RLC. It's the same thing. How many times can you do a Jag? Sure, why? 3, 4 colors. Why? You have so many models, Mattel, to choose from. Do something new. Anything. Do an RLC of the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. Do an RLC of, I don't know, whatever. But we don't need 7 R34s, 20 Dodge Chargers, C10 pickups, 15. We don't need that. Change it up. I mean, you new collectors, you're jumping into the hobby. But think first, guys. Don't think of it as a money grab. Don't think of it as I'm going to become rich collecting Hot Wheels. Don't do it. Collect Hot Wheels because you love it. Collect Hot Wheels because it's fun. But don't become like I am. I pick up everything because I have a channel. And I love to show all this on my channel. I love to discuss Hot Wheels. I love the whole collecting Hot Wheels. I've been doing it for a long time, and I enjoy it. But doesn't mean that you have to. Because when you fall in the hype of following everybody, it can turn ugly. Just look at the Facebook communities. It's ugly. There's so much jealousy. There's so much anger. There's so much sales. They become sales pages. I mean, Facebook communities and groups used to be fun. Now they've all become Kijiji or Marketplace. That's it. It's no longer fun, no longer community. And it would be good to get the Hot Wheels community back. But I do believe that the Hot Wheels collector is a dying breed. And it's become more of a hobby of scalping. And that's my opinion. Anyways, guys, till next time, be safe, be well, happy hunting, and